Hi good people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Akiela Galore. Today's topic is a little bit different, well a lot different, because like I said, with this YouTube channel I have decided to live in my truth and do what I feel is best for me. And sometimes I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous to tell this story out loud, because putting it on this platform, it's out there. The whole world can see this, and this is something that happened to me. I'm so nervous, I'm breathing hard, but this is what it is. So when I was 15 years old, I slept with my neighbor who was married to his wife, and he had children, and he was also the mayor of my hometown. He was the first person to ever perform oral sex on me, and I didn't think anything. The only reason I'm telling this story is because I did not think anything was wrong with what was happening to me until I started hearing about the Bill Cosby incidents I started hearing about. And that Bill Cosby incident is very true. Only reason that he got out of prison is because he can't be tried for the same thing twice, because it happened 20 years ago and they charged him for it, and he admitted to it, and it signed on papers, and he signed off on it saying that he did it, but they could never bring it up against him, and they did. So it's not like he did not do what he did. He did do what he did. He just cannot be charged for it twice. Now, Harvey Weinstein, I don't know what his situation, what has happened in his court case, but he did what he did. And when I started hearing about these women's stories, at first, to be honest with you, at first I lacked understanding. And I only lacked understanding because I was like, that same thing happened to me. I didn't think anything was wrong with it because I thought that was normal. You know what I'm saying? And now that I started telling my story, people are like, that's not normal. That shouldn't have happened to you. Where was your mom? Where was your family? Like, what the fuck? Bitch, I need my blunt for this video. Gotta take off I'm sweating because this, like I said, this shit is being put out on YouTube. We gonna rock with it. We gonna rock with this truth. We gonna rock because it feels good for me to get it out, although I'm nervous, I'm sweating. But we putting this shit out there. It is what it is. The people that are in this video, if you do not like that I'm speaking about this shit, you shouldn't have motherfucking did it. You shouldn't have motherfucking did it. You shouldn't have motherfucking did it, but you did. And I remember. I motherfucking remember. So, when I was 15 years old, I remember it was summer of when I was 15 years old. I only remember I was 15 years old because I lost my virginity when I was 15 years old. And if you would like to know the story on how I lost my virginity, I told my mom and got kicked out of school and went to alternative school. If you would like to know that story, comment down in the comment section below, because going to alternative school actually helped me, even though I felt my mama did it to hinder me. It ended up helping me out. So, well, maybe she didn't do it to hinder me. I don't know what her intentions were, but okay, basically, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all the story. Basically, when I was, the story is, it's like, follow me here. My neighbor, who I had started sleeping with, he knew I was a virgin, but he did not want to touch me or anything like that. Only thing he wanted to do was perform oral sex on me. He did not want to have sex with me because I was a virgin. He told me to contact him after I lost my virginity. Fast forward, I lose my virginity in high school to, I'm not gonna say his name, but I lost, if people from my hometown know who this is and they know this story, they can back this is a real story. I can hear my neighbors. But I when I was 15 years old in high school, I decided to, mind you, you have to understand that I'm the oldest of 7 children. I never had any freedom. I was always helping my mom. I never had time to spend with my friends. I didn't do anything. I just basically went home, helped my mom, went to school, went home, helped my mom, went to school, went home, helped my mom, went to school. It was very rare that I got any type of freedom. Over the summertime, I was left with my siblings, and it was always me taking care of my siblings, but my mom was always gone. So summer of 2015, I lost my virginity in high school. Not like in high school because that's the age I am, but like in high school because I had sex at school in the hallway with the boy I lost my virginity to. I told my friends, they said, have you been peeing a lot? Have you been peeing a lot? I'm like, yeah. Not knowing that, bitch, urinating is normal. Because you're 15 and you don't know no fucking better. So I was 15 years old. I told my friends that, oh, friends, you know, I lost my virginity. Da, 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 da. I told them what happened. They're like, oh, what if you pregnant? What if you pregnant? You probably pregnant. How many times you been peeing? You probably pregnant. You probably pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get scared. I call my mom while I'm at high school. Told my mom that I had lost my virginity at high school in the hallway. Told her everything. She hung up the phone on me. She did not, I thought she was gonna come get me from the school. She didn't come get me from the school, so she let me sit with anxiety all day. When I finally did take the bus and go home, my mom had pregnancy tests, and she told me to take the pregnancy test. After she found out I was not pregnant, she beat me. After she beat me, she went to the boy's house that I lost my virginity to and talked to his mom. He shitted on me like, oh, she been fucking everybody. I ain't the only one who she had sex with. Mind you, I was a virgin. He's the only person I ever had sex with. I'd never done that before, but he shitted on me. So he shitted on me. My mom beat me and shitted on me too. The next day, my mom went to the high school and decided to tell our principal. Everybody knows our principal's name, so I don't have to say it. Or if you look up Washington County High School in Sandersville, Georgia, you will know who was the principal. My mom talked to the principal and told the principal what had happened at the school. Once she told them what had happened at the school, they decided to send me to alternative school. So I got kicked out of high school and went to alternative school because I had lost my virginity in school because I thought I was pregnant. So I went home and told my mama, and that's what happened. This is a true story, and everybody in my high school knows this shit, or people who knew, but they never like. I wasn't a popular girl in school, so people don't know. Maybe some people know, but bitch, now you know. So after I got sent to alternative school, I met my favorite teacher out of all the schools I ever went to in my life, because I've gone to school in Boston, Massachusetts, and I've gone to school here in Georgia. Out of all the teachers I've ever come across, my alternative school teacher was my favorite teacher. Shout out to Mrs. Allen. I love you so much. I love you so fucking much, Mrs. Allen. Yes. Mrs. Allen, to give you a visual, she reminds me of Claire from the Huxtables, from the Cosby Show. She embodies Claire, the wife. She embodies everything about her hair, style, swagger, education, smart, all that good shit. She is Mrs. Claire to me, Claire Huxtable. So, we up here at the high school, in the principal, I get sent to school, alternative school. I meet my favorite teacher, Mrs. Allen. She helped me. She just knew that I was just going through a lot. I don't know. She understood what the fuck was going on. She helped me with my education. She helped me get my shit together. She helped me get all my grades and stuff she just helped me get on track with school. Come to find out, she told me that had you not, I did well. I passed all my classes. I got caught up with my schoolwork. My GPA had increased. Like when I went to alternative school, like shit was just going better for me. So by the time I get alternative school, by the time that I get out of alternative school, I am told that I'm graduating to go to the next grade with my actual class. I graduated in 2011. Big Lum, that's what my classmates like to say, Big Lum. But After I graduated with them, Mrs. Allen came back and told me that going to alternative school actually helped you, because had you not gone to alternative school, you would not have graduated with your class because you were falling behind. And I was falling behind because of all the stress that I was facing at home. So that's how alternative school helped me graduate. So even though the devil thought it was meant for my bad, it turned out for my good. I graduated high school with a 3.7 GPA. And I did choose not to go to college, but that's not neither here nor there. I did enroll in school. You can look it up, bitch. I enrolled in West Georgia Technical College. I've enrolled in Atlanta Technical College. I've enrolled in school, and I just figured out it wasn't for me. So, back to the motherfucking story. Back to the story, bitch. Back to the story, okay? Okay, so my neighbor, he's probably like 40 something, and I'm like 15 years old. He was the first person to ever lick on my vagina. Okay, bitch. Do you know what it feel like to get head, bitch? Bitch, that was the first time I ever felt that shit. And ever since then, this isn't the channel to talk about that, but okay. Neighbor, he had a wife. I don't know if him and his wife are together anymore, but he has a wife, he has a kid. I just remember him, he approached me. My name is Brittany, but he was like, Brittany, how was school? Sometimes my mom, like we lived right beside each other, like right beside each other. We were neighbors. So when I say not across the street from each other, but right beside each other. So we shared our fence is what divided the yard. So, and they were like, imagine this household being the Claire Huxtables. Imagine it being the Cosby's household. Like, the kids are great. They got nice cars. They go to nice schools. They got the best clothing. Like, these are preppy black people. These aren't just regular black people. These are black people with money who got their house, everything. It just speaks for itself. My mom used to go over there and do the wife's hair. My mom used to be over there, and I guess when she was over there, she would be running her motherfucking mouth. So when she running her motherfucking mouth about sharing her business, the husband would be in and out the house, listening, knowing what was going on with the situation. He knew that pretty much what he knew is our home was broken. There was a fast, young, hot girl living over there who was ready to get her motherfucking, she wanted to have sex, but she wasn't having sex yet because my mom thought I was having sex, but I really wasn't having sex at that time. So, yeah, bitch, yeah. So, this shit is so crazy. Oh, I was about to say his name. I must call him Mr. Alejandro. That's what I'm gonna call him, Mr. Alejandro. If people who know who I'm talking, the people who know who I'm talking about, they like, that bitch is cold, because that's close to his name, okay? Mr. Alejandro used to pick me up from school. When, like, say for example, if I remember being in middle school. This man watched me grow up, y'all. Like, I lived in this house from probably age 7 to 18. He watched me grow up. So he used to pick me up from school. Like, when my mom couldn't get to me or do whatever she needed to do, he would help out. You know what I'm saying? Help my mom out with this, help my mom out with that, with giving money, doing this, doing all shit I had no idea about. Whole time, while she over there running her motherfucking mouth, he over there preying on your motherfucking kid, trying to eat her motherfucking pussy and paying her to do so, all while he got a motherfucking wife, bitch. Me and Mr. Alejandro used to be fucking everywhere. Me and Mr. Alejandro was fucking in his camper, in his backyard, in his shed. We fucked. The first time we had sex was in his shed, in the bed, and he laid me down, and he was like, have you ever had oral sex on you before? And I was like, no. And he was like, just come right here and just lay back, and I'm gonna show you what it is. Mr. Alejandro laid my ass back and licked. He said, how many licks do it take till you get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Pop! bitch. Like, I am not playing. And ever since then, me and Mr. Alejandro, we fucked around for until I graduated high school, bitch. We fucked in his shed, in his camper, in his bed, in his daughter bed, in his sunroom, in his library, in his office, in his truck, at his job, at a graveyard, bitch. Yes, we fucked in the graveyard, bitch. We fucked at the chalk plant, bitch. Yes, bitch. We fucked at the chalk plant, bitch. We fucked. Let me see if I'm missing anywhere. In the bathroom, in his bathroom. We fucked all over his house, bitch. That big old... If people from Sandersville are watching this motherfucking video, bitch. If people from my hometown, which is Sandersville, Georgia, are watching this motherfucking video, that same house y'all used to go party at, had a pool parties at, all that good shit y'all used to be doing. I used to be just sitting there looking at y'all, sipping my motherfucking tea, bitch. Let me... Because, bitch, let me tell you something. Nobody knew that me and Mr. Alejandro was getting it in. He was still having parties. He would be sending his wife off to go do errands. He got rid of his oldest son that used to be at the house all the time because it was 2 sons living there and a daughter. The oldest son that used to live there all the motherfucking time because he liked me too, who had a... We never messed around, but I believe that's why Mr. Alejandro got rid of his oldest son, because he knew his oldest son liked me. Me and Mr. Alejandro, I think, got rid of his oldest son, and he could send his other 2 kids off to go do whatever the fuck he want to do, because he the boss running this bitch around and running this motherfucking house. Me and Mr. Alejandro used to be getting it in, okay? I was 15 years old, and he was 40, bitch. He had a wife, a kid, and they was always going on vacations. Bitch, his kids, they first called, they drive BMWs, bitch. Like, Mr. Alejandro was taking care of things, but Mr. Alejandro was also taking care of me. And nobody knew. Nobody knew. I recently told my mama, and she tried to call the police and all type of shit like that, but Mama, why you trying to call the police when you fucking them too? You heard me right. Why you trying to call the police if you fucking them too? Or if he giving you money. My bad. Y'all might not have been fucking. My bad. But he was damn sure giving you money, honey. And any man who giving you money, honey, why is he giving it to you if you're not fucking him? And he your next door neighbor. And he got a wife and kids and a whole household he taking care of. So why is he giving you money, honey? I don't know. But let me tell you, you want to know how I found out that my mama was fucking with him too? You want to know how I knew my mama was fucking with him too? Okay. I'll tell you. Fine, fuck it, I'll tell you. So, let me get over here. I had to get around some light just in case y'all think a bitch ain't telling the truth. Oh wait, hold on, let me stand this tripod up. Alright, so this is how a bitch found out Mr. Alejandro may or may not have been dicking my mama down, but I damn sure know he was putting money in her pocket, okay? This is what happened. One day I stayed out from school. I think I was sick or something like that, I don't know. But my mom, it was just me and my mom, and she gave me her cell phone because she was driving, and she said, dial this number. I need to call my friend and ask him for some money. I was like, okay. She had me dialing the number. It was 478-232-55 beep beep. Okay. And in my mind, when I dialed the number and pressed send, I was like, oh shit. This Mr. Alejandro phone number. Him and my mama been fucking too. He got the daughter and the wife. This motherfucker cold. He got his wife, another nigga's wife, and that nigga's wife's daughter. Ooh. For real. So, I'm like, damn. So the phone ringing, and my mom like, give me the phone, cause she didn't want me to hear the voice. You know, that's our neighbor. I could recognize the voice. She didn't want me to hear the voice, so she said, give me the phone. I gave her the phone. She was like, where you at? I need some money. And next thing you motherfucking know, my mama got the money from Mr. Alejandro. So I'm like, damn. So I was telling next time I see Mr. Alejandro, which probably more than likely be later on that night, because my mom would leave or do whatever the fuck she does, and I would go do me, because even though I didn't have time to make friends, I always had time to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always had time to fuck. I would be sneaking out the house, meeting niggas, fucking and sucking. Well, I wasn't sucking dick in high school because I just thought it was nasty, so I wasn't doing it in high school, but I wasn't sucking in high school, okay? Okay? Now, then, nigga, I had SDH with, cause say I SUCK his DICK, okay? So, oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. My high school sweetheart. If you watching this, then hey. But anywho, yeah, so I slept with my neighbor who is also the former mayor of my hometown. We slept together for years when I was 15 years old. First person to perform oral sex on me, and he took care of me financially for the time being that I was there. My mom has not financially taken care of me since I was 16 years old. I was always doing what the fuck I needed to do to make it motherfucking happen because she just wasn't doing it, and that's how I got in that situation. He was my neighbor. He ended up being my lover, which so happened to be an older man who is the former mayor of my town. Not only that, bitch. So that story ends. Let's shove that story out. That story is over, bitch. Let me tell you about the white officer from my hometown who was a high school officer who bought me my first motherfucking car, bitch. That motherfucker paid. Bitch, if you were like, oh, I'm just gonna end this vlog here because it's already getting a little bit too long, but if you would just like to know about the white officer, bitch, he bought my first car, put 6 months worth of insurance on it, and kept it motherfucking pushing. If you want to know more about that story, bitch, comment in the comment section below. Like this video, share this video, subscribe, and continue to live in your motherfucking truth. No matter if your voice is afraid, if you afraid and shaking, always live in your truth. Period. Deuces. Motherfucking deuces, bitch. What a wonderful